Yes, fam. What you saying?
Yo, fam, what you telling me?
I'm blessed,
Back
man.
again, people, with another watch along, bruv. Yeah, just came straight over from Gunners. Yeah, bruv, epic stream, another one back to back, man. What's good, brother?
Yeah, man. I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. Everything good with you? Yeah, everything all good.
Yeah. Can't complain, can't complain. Big up the chat. Make sure you run up the likes. You already know what time it is. We're trying to get this algorithm back to doing what it's supposed to do, man. You know what I'm saying? International break. You already know. You know what I mean? There's less things going on anyway, unless you follow international football, which is not really a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is, man. What are you saying though?
Yeah, man. Man's blessed. Like you mentioned there about international football, outside of like qualifiers and stuff like that, there isn't really too much else going on, to be honest. Like obviously you got the Ireland Portugal drama, Nigeria getting knocked out by DR Congo, but outside of that, there ain't really too much going on.
Yeah, 100%. You know what I'm saying? Nah,
yeah,
bro. Them man have got AI working overtime. You know them the way there. YouTube, like, they got AI working overtime, bruv. You know what I'm saying? So man have to play some funny games with them. You know
algorithm is just not algorithm in it at this minute in time.
Bruv. You know what I'm saying? So the game is the game, though. You know what I mean? Big up everyone inside that supports the channel, bruv. I spoke to my YouTube consultant today anyway, so she's gonna have to get back to me with some stuff and tell me what the hell's going on, bruv. Because them man are taking the Mickey Mouse.
Is it? Oh, as soon as he gets back to you, let me know. So there's some
idea. Yeah, bro. I'll let the man them know as soon as, bro.
Yeah.
Because they're taking the biscuit, bruv. I can't even lie. So
right.
It's just one of them ones, man. Big up everyone inside. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about the Nigeria game. I know it's still a sensitive subject, people. You know them way there, bro. I know a lot of men are upset. You know what I'm saying? A few men are saying, don't worry, I'm English anyway. I hear it. You know them way there.
Switch passports, man. You know what I'm saying? Switch allegiance.
That's what men have to do, bro. Quickly switch allegiances and that. You know what I'm saying? The game is peak.
Footballers have tried it, so why can't fans do it? You know what I'm saying? You see man talking about, what was it? Was it Nketiah and somebody else talking about, I've never felt so Ghanaian ever before? Who was it? It was Nketiah was one of them, and it was somebody else. Because my guy Jez was crashing out about it, and it's just barefaced for players to do that. No interest, you know, in playing for whether it's the African country. And I big up my guy Steve every single time. And all of a sudden they make the World Cup. And you I want to switch to Ghana and that. I want to switch to Nigeria.
Oh, I'm telling you, I'll be real. If Jamaica, somehow Bandulu their way in, and Nigeria aren't there, you know how crazy that is.
It's mad, Hopefully Jamaica do the business, man. I'm hoping we get there, man. I really, really am. I don't know nothing about Curacao. I don't know nothing about like
Curacao, bro, because they're a Dutch colony, they're always gonna have ballers in it. Like, and in the away game, I was in Jamaica when they played the away game, and I said to my dad, I was like, "Yo, could lose this, you know." And he was like, "Really?" I said, "Bruv, trust me, you know them one there, like." It's just one of them ones. So, but I think in Jamaica should deal with them, man. Still, I'm not gonna lie.
So. Home game and that, you would think that all right, they'll be able to get over the line. You'd think there's enough. I don't know who's playing, who's not, who's injured, etc. But yeah, because like I say, I don't watch it's bad enough watching Manchester United. Like I have in Jamaica also, you know what I'm saying, have me crashing out on the international stage. Like,
bro, it's crazy.
I can't do it, Watching United's bad enough. If United were playing well, I'd probably be more inclined to watch Jamaica. Like, all right, cool, let's do this. But
no, but to be fair, even if, for argument's sake, Jamaica gets smoked, man can fall back on athletics. You know them one. Like, I'll be real, man can fall back on athletics, bro. If you're Nigerian, you can't fall back on anything, blood.
Like, they ain't got no over sport because even with
I get you. So they ain't even really got to get out of jail card unless you got an English passport. Then you're cool, innit? Man can just ride the coming home train. So. Yeah, the game is the game, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, you spot on with that, to be honest on that. Yeah, they don't have another spot where you go, all right, they can pinpoint this. Yeah, they feeling it. Because it was the Congo as well. Like, that's what makes it even worse for them. But they got AFCON. Wait, did they make AFCON?
Yeah, of course they did.
Yeah. They made it was Ghana who didn't make AFCON.
Ghana that flopped that.
That was it. I knew it was one of the two that. So they got AFCON to fall back on. There you go. You got AFCON. Literally, that's next month. That's like a month and a few days.
That's what I'm saying. Man, I just praying that Mbumo gets slapped out of that competition real quick, blood, so we can just keep it moving, blood.
Hey, Onana's in goal. There's every chance.
Yeah, facts.
Ronaldo's in goal, there's every chance Cameroon could definitely be on their way back soon. Not too sure about the Ivory Coast. Morocco will probably do well as well, so we probably won't see Maz for a minute. But you say like that anyway, so hopefully he comes back fit and ready to play. To be honest, he needs game time. He needs game time.
Saying? But that's what I'm saying, bro. Bro. If all Man United players can go out as soon as possible, would be very much appreciated. I know it's a big tournament for them, but bro, listen, I ain't got no horse in the race, blood. I just need my players back because you get me. Like, man's trying to scumbag a little top 4 thing, bro. I'll be honest.
That horse in the race is Manchester United. You know what I mean? Respectfully to all the people of the of African, of African
descent. Absolutely, no disrespect, bro. No disrespect to you.
The game is the game.
No disrespect at all, blood. I just need my players back in it. Like, I can't lie. I don't trust my manager to make the changes required and the adjustments required for us to be able to cope. Do you know what I mean? It's not that I don't think we have the personnel to cope, because I believe we have the personnel to cope. I just don't trust the manager to make the right adjustments, bro. Without Mbeumo and Ahmed, that's even more reason, to scrap the 5 at the back. Even more reason
to scrap the manager. But I don't even trust, what's crazy part about that? I don't even trust him with them. Add them in. I don't even trust them now with them to him.
Facts. Me neither.
The players are there to, again, we speak about it every week, to do so much better. Because I see managers get more out of less in the very same league. So it's like, why can't we imagine we had like a platform for these players to succeed, and it wasn't just their individual qualities we're relying on for them. So and it's weird being in this situation, because normally we don't have African players like that. This is new.
Yeah, but bro, Alex Ferguson never really signed them, innit?
Yeah, didn't sign them for
whatever reason. You know what I'm saying?
It was more Chelsea and Arsenal. That was the two.
Yeah, so Alex Ferguson never really signed them, and I don't really know what the reason was. I doubt it had anything to do with the AFCON. He just had his preferences when it came to certain players. It was only really Crunt and Fortune that we had, and later on, obviously, we signed Jemba, but we never.
It never worked out with the likes of Jemba and Juve. The players it never really worked out with.
But to be fair, his signings in general from overseas were poor anyway. Like, if you look at Sir Alex Ferguson's record with signing players from outside of the Premier League, not foreign players, because we signed a lot of foreign players from within the Premier League. But signing players from outside the Premier League, I'd say there was more misses than hits. So it's one of them ones where I think that probably contributed to us not
you go with the tried and tested method, something we spoke about this past summer, especially with where we're trying to where Manchester United are at and where we're trying to go to. It's a tried and tested method, I think, even more so as well. And with Sunderland, they'll probably look at it and go, all right, if we miss them 2 months for those players going AFCON, but they keep us in the Premier League, money well spent. Everyone's different. I think that's why Newcastle struggled. Newcastle should have went in the summer and went outside the Premier League. But they tried to contest with the likes of United and Arsenal and Chelsea and Liverpool from within the Premier League. Like, no, go from without. Obviously, they tried to get... they got Voltamado. But they should have done more signings like that, to be honest. So I think it's...
Voltamado was... Voltamado signing's a weird one, because everyone knew he was good. Bayern Munich wanted him. They just didn't want to pay the money.
Strange that.
Yeah, no,
that's very strange. That
I kind of don't think so, because you know what? Notice with Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich are used to having a free run at all the German players, isn't it? Because they're the big dogs. They're not used to really competing with teams outside Germany for their own players, isn't it? But football's changed now. Florian Wirtz is in the Premier League. Like 5 years ago, one of the best German players is not leaving Germany to go to England. They would have gone to Bayern Munich, bro. They've almost had a free run at every emerging talent, the Mario Götzes. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of these guys, if you're a top German talent, you go to Bayern Munich. I think Kai Havertz was probably, from what I remember, one of the first German players that was seen as like an emerging talent.
A great talent. And they decided.
And went to England instead of going to Bayern Munich. Like, if someone remembers someone else before, then... feel free to remind me, but I can't remember. Before Kai Havertz, I can't remember. It's usually you do your apprenticeship at Dortmund or Bremen or Leverkusen, and then you go back.
I think that's contributed, though, again, because we don't look at it from the Bundesliga. That's probably contributed to them not being as dominant. Because even when I was talking to Zero about this and I asked him about Wirtz, and he said, we were just lazy with it. Because he's a Dortmund, he's a Bayern Munich fan. He was saying how, we were just lazy with it. The reason why I say it's weird, because I'm not sure, I can't remember the price. I'm going to have to double check it. Voltemade went, but they spent big on Diaz, for example. Of course, different positions. But I would have thought they would have been more sought after for a Voltemade rather than a Luis Diaz, for example. But again, I think
but they already had Harry Kane. I think they wanted him, but they didn't want him for that price because they already had Kane.
First,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
which I kind of understand, and I don't know if Bayern Munich wanted Leroy Sané like that. Maybe they did. You know what I mean? But I don't remember when City signed Sané. I didn't know him. You know them ones there. Like I didn't know Leroy Sané, and I don't know if Bayern wanted him. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, innit? Like, I don't know if City were competing with Bayern at the time or they had a free run. I really don't know. So I couldn't say for sure, but it's one of them ones where I know for a fact Kai Havertz was the Florian Wirtz of his time, innit? And he ended up at Chelsea. I mean, at Chelsea. So it's a bit of a mad one. You know what I mean? It's a bit of a mad one. So I think Bayern probably said, hold on. Like, because normally Bayern control the market. They say, we want this player. This is how much we're willing to pay for them. And then the other team have to take them because these men will go on strike to go Bayern. You know what I'm saying? So, and because Bayern were one of the only teams that had money to spend in that league, other teams were kind of depending on the money from Bayern Munich. You know what I'm saying? So they're not going to turn down 40 mil because it's like, all right, cool. Where else are we going to get 40 mil from? Because the German players weren't traveling like that.
Yeah. Because them man would just bully Dortmund. Like they go toe to toe with Dortmund for a league, for example.
They were taking players for free, bro.
And then just take Dortmund's players. Like,
they were taking players for free. I remember they went to Leverkusen. They took Lucio and Zé Roberto from them. Do you know what I'm saying? Both of them. They took both of their best players. Like they don't care. They've always done those things.
Players as well. Lucio, what centre back?
They've always done that. Do you know what I'm saying? So they're not used to going to
Ballack as well, didn't they?
Pardon?
They took Ballack as well, didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah, they took
from Leverkusen as well.
Yeah, from Leverkusen as well. Yeah.
So it's one of them ones where they're used to doing that. So because of that, they're probably not used to going to a club and the man say, nah, so and so's offered more money than you. You said, what? Hold on. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Marco Reus turned them down, but Götze didn't. You know them ones. So it's like Mats Hummels as well. Like, bro, they just keep doing it. So
I'm just looking. Hey, he was only €6 million when he went to Munich. That is a piss take.
Broski, do you see what I'm trying to say, bro? So they're not used to the competition, from outside of the league, innit? And I think what Premier League teams are willing to pay now is different. Like even when you look at the SESKO thing, Newcastle offered more than us.
They offered big money.
So these man, their eyes are lighting up because he's another player at another time. If Harry Kane's not at Bayern Munich, they're probably looking at him as well.
Yeah, it's mad.
Because
you got mid-table Premier League sides offering big money as well. Like you'll have, like for example, like a Forest will put up some money out of nowhere or something like that.
Yeah,
Nerf from Schalke. Yeah, they did. So like they got to change their model. Like, are you willing to pay the big money to get the best German talent? Because the Wirtz one was crazy to me because I thought for sure he was going to end up at Bayern Munich. 110%.
Well, I think everyone did. Do you know what I'm saying? And then when there was a rumor, that his dad said that he's not going there. And then after I heard that, I was like, he's shooing to go Man City then. I never saw him going to Liverpool, bro. When I heard that Liverpool were the favourites, bro, I was in shock. I'll be honest.
Because we're not used to Liverpool splashing big money. Because we knew one thing about
I didn't see where he fit in at Liverpool because the football that Pep plays, I could see where he would fit in at Man City. I couldn't see where he fit in Liverpool, and I'm being proven right because he doesn't fit in at Liverpool.
Not the way he's trying to play, but you know what? The way Slot's moving.
They want him to play centrally.
Nobody fits it over there.
They want him to play centrally, and in a Man City team, he could play centrally in a similar way to Kovacic, like because he can pass and he can dribble and he can do the little intricate things. But at Liverpool, you ain't doing that, bro. Their team doesn't connect like that. Do you know what I mean? So I couldn't really see how him going to Liverpool was ever going to be. I just didn't think it was a thing, you know.
I
didn't think
expected
it was a
Slot to
thing.
switch it up. I expected them tactically to set them up much better. I did not expect Liverpool to. If someone would have said Liverpool are going to make these signings and go on their worst run for 123 years, I would have said, "What are you smoking? Like what a class A
See,
drug are you
if someone
taking?"
said to me, yeah,
I did say that. I didn't see it.
Liverpool
Sorry,
are going to go on their worst run in 133 years, I'd have said, yeah, okay, like ram me that, because I was expecting that last season. You know what I mean?
wanted it. Don't get misunderstood, Rants. I wanted it to happen, but I didn't think it would.
My hands, I'll be
I didn't think it would. I'm like, and I didn't expect Slot to turn into Ten Hag because it looked like listen, because you'll know this because you work with Liverpool content creators when I do. When they start talking about Liverpool and start talking about Slot and the formation and things that are going wrong, and it's
the same thing. It's the same combos we were having.
I've heard this before. I'm like, I've seen a team in red look like this when I watched them. I'm like, this is very, very similar. And I talked
to who they play as well. No matter what player plays, you know.
And then they're complaining about his press conferences as well and him gaslighting and stuff. And I'm like, that's what it is.
And man saying crazy things like, we can't play against long balls and that. It's like, brother, why are you telling people how to beat you? You know them ones there, like are you okay? And then Ben said, well, you know what the Dutch are like, they're bare honest. It's like, brother, there's honesty and then there's
stupidity. Yeah.
By the way, guys, long balls, we hate them.
Long balls. That's like being a boxer when you're like, yo, I don't like being hit to the body.
Do you know what I mean?
What do you think is then? Even if you don't like getting hit to the body, you don't tell people, you work on that. But you don't openly tell people what is going on. So, and the fact that, he's bare honest now, man, it's stupid. You're supposed to get results. Lie. I've said this before. Football managers they're not supposed to be super honest because you know why? You have a job to do lie at points. There's a reason for that. Fergie used to lie all the time on a regular basis, on a weekly basis. He would lie about certain things, and I'm like, that makes sense. You don't reveal certain truths. Sometimes you say too much. So with Slot, I didn't expect him to just turn into Ten Hag 2.0. I didn't see that happening. So I thought Wirtz and Isak and the rest of them would be better because they can't even rely on their reliables. Like even Salah now, like no matter in the past under Klopp, no matter if Liverpool were flying in first or were like fourth or fifth or wherever, he would get goals and assists. No matter his performances, he was like guaranteed GNA, and now even that's dried up. It's like, it's peak.
Yeah, it's a mad thing. Big up everyone inside. 600 in here. Here's the quote. Thoughts on Portugal winning 9-1. Bro, you know what it is with the Portugal situation, yeah? And the reason why I think that England might do well in this tournament, when I say do well, I don't mean win it. I don't mean do better than what we done in the last tournament because, in my opinion, other teams are better. Like, this is a better Brazil squad now than it was in the last tournament. The French squad is stacked. Whether it's better or not better is down to your interpretation. The Spanish squad is stacked. Argentina have the know-how after winning the last tournament. Do you know what I mean? Like, there are loads of teams that are better. You would argue that Portugal have more depth now than they did then. The reason why I think England have a chance at doing well is because we're picking players based on how they fit into the system instead of picking players based on what club they play for and what their name is. Do you see what I'm saying? So because of that, I think that gives you more of a chance because there's more harmony in it. The honest truth is, and from an objective standpoint, because if you're Portuguese and you're emotionally attached to CR7, maybe you won't believe it or you won't understand it. But the truth is he's holding them back. He's holding them back because at his age and his level of ability, because let's face it, like, he's not very good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was good for all of them years and he got all the accolades in the world at the time. He got the Ballon d'Ors. He got all these things. He got the Bugatti. He got all these things. Do you know what I'm saying? As it stands right now, do you know what I'm saying? He's not top 50 strikers in the world, blood. Well, them ones that he's not.
He was him back then. And it pains me to say this because not only is Ronaldo one of my favorite players of all time, he's one of my favorite Manchester United players of all time. He's in the best Manchester United team I've ever seen. He's given me some of the best footballing moments and footballing wins ever. So to sit here and criticize hurts me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that Wesley Snipes meme when he's got the gun and the single tears rolling down his face. Genuinely, because I was criticizing him when he joined us and was saying, this is a terrible move. Like,
yeah,
he shouldn't be. And there's nothing wrong with that. Man's, I think, is he 40 now? It's okay.
But this is what I'm trying to say, bro. And 50,
okay
when I said
Ronaldo's like,
I said 50, I was being generous, by the way. You know, though, I was being generous, by the way. Do you know what I mean? It's probably 100. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's the truth. You know them ones that it's gonna hurt me more than it hurts you, blood. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those.
Talk about him like this. You know what I'm saying? I can't say 100 strikers because I probably couldn't name 100 strikers. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, you don't even need to name 100 strikers because all you need to do, is look at the top 5 leagues,
Yeah.
In Europe, and then name their first and second striker, and they're all better than him. You know them, man. Like, bro, this is the reality, bro. Like, I don't care if he's 40. I said what I said. I said, that he got the accolades as and when he deserved them. Now, you go to Crystal Palace, No, sorry, you go to Nottingham Forest, and then you go and get Nottingham Forest 2 strikers. What's the African youth's name?
Chris Wood and Awonyi, you talking
Chris
about?
Wood and Awonyi, both better than, man. This is the reality.
The conversations, my guy.
Like, bro, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, brother, Nketiah's better than, man. All these men are better than him. He can't move. Welbeck's better than him. Like, brother, like every club you go to in the Prem, their 2 strikers are better than him. What's his name at Bournemouth? Was it Evan Nielsen or something?
You talking about Evan Nielsen? Evan Nielsen,
better than him. Bro, if you can move, you're better than him. I mean, if you could just run.
Just be mobile.
You know what I'm saying? So he's not top 50, bro. Because even when you go, even if you go to Turkey, Osimhen's better. If you got flipping, what's the youth that used to play for Crystal Palace?
Which one?
Went to not Crystal Palace, Aston Villa. That went to.
You're talking about Duran.
Duran's
better than him.
Duran's in Turkey. You know them ones.
Duran's better than him.
If you look at the strikers in the country he's in, Ivan Toney's better than him. You know them ones, like brother, it's not crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? So you need to understand when you look at all these guys, they're all better than man. So it's not top 50. Like he's not. Like Benzema's better than him. Benzema's still there. So he's not even the best striker in the country he's playing in. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not rage bait. It's a fact. He's not the best striker in Saudi Arabia, bro. So how can he? So this is the reality. So he's not top. So he's not top 50 because he's not the best in the country.
Pull up the chat. Let me see.
And my man's not even in. Man's in an obscure country. He's not better than Heung-min Son that's in America.
Yeah, it's that truth to Lyle in the chat, man. That's why, man. This hurts me.
No, but bro, it's a fact, bro.
No, like, but I didn't say you were lying. I just said it hurts. Yo, common sense say this hurts, man. Because this is my guy.
But this is the reality. This is the reality people don't want to hear.
But I'm just saying it hurts. It can be 100%. Reality, but
it don't hurt me. Man. You know why? Because you see in life, for normal people, because he's not a normal person. For normal people, life tells you where you are and shows you where you are. You get positive, negative reinforcements. If you're short and fat, you're not getting gal blood unless you got money. If you're short, fat, and poor, life will tell you that you're short, fat, and poor because you'll be lonely. You know them way there, like, bro, this is the reality. Like, for normal people, life puts you in your place, innit? But because man's name is bigger than all of this, life is my man is cheating at life right now. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about currently. I'm not talking about all time, man. Behave yourself. You know what I mean? Like, bro, because brother, like Portugal are a huge footballing nation with a lot of football heritage, bro. He should not be starting for Portugal, bro, because he wouldn't start for England, bro.
I don't think any nation, any major football.
Portugal are a bigger footballing nation than England, yeah.
I don't think
he wouldn't start for England over Harry Kane. No flipping way would he.
No, he don't start over Harry Kane. But
he don't start, bro. He don't start for France.
Yeah, I don't think any major footballing nation should have someone at playing for.
Brother, he don't start for no major footballing nation, bro. None, except for them, because it's emotions.
I agree with that. He should, because he wouldn't start for France. He wouldn't start for England.
No way.
He wouldn't start for Germany.
Bro, he don't even start for Poland in front of Lewandowski, bro.
Nah, he don't.
Do you know what I'm saying? He don't start for Norway ahead of Erling. Like, you don't even start for Norway, but you're starting for Portugal. Yeah. Come on, broski. Do you know what I mean? If you're Portuguese,
in front of Haaland, but you don't start for Norway. Nah.
If you're Portuguese, you should agree. Do you know what I'm saying? You should agree because you're not gonna win that tournament with him up front.
I think the honest ones know though. I think the ones that really want to win, that put the country first, I think they know. Because there's not a footballing argument for Cristiano Ronaldo to be starting for Portugal.
No, there isn't. But this is what I'm trying to say, bro.
For that. There isn't. So to the original question that my man said in regards to yes, and he has been for years now, and that's not a disrespect. He's 40.
Yeah,
I didn't expect him to be Ronaldo.
Saying, 20, people defend him like he's 18 years old, flawless.
Yeah,
this is my problem.
The emotional attachment.
Yeah, like I'm not saying that he hasn't had a great career. I'm saying currently, as it stands right now, he should not be starting for Portugal. He should be coming off the bench, and he should be playing his role in the background, keeping the nation together, kind of like a second manager. You know them ones, and just coming off the bench and making cameos. Like this should be his farewell tour.
He's good enough to make cameos and have impact. That's the thing.
He's good enough to make an impact when there's tired legs. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Tired legs, come on for 15, 20 minutes, use your know-how, get into the box, cause havoc. Do you know what I'm saying? But you should not be starting, in a major tournament for one of the nations that are supposed to be the favorites, bro. Like that's not your level no more.
No, agreed.
It's not your level no more.
Who's the strikers in front of him? Is it Silva? Who other strikers they got? It's Andre Silva, right? Is there anyone else?
Brother, I'll be real. I'll play anyone up there ahead
of him. No. I'm asking the question. I know you play others above him. I'm asking because there's Ramos and the Silva, right? Hey, chat, let me know.
But Ramos is better than him, bro.
It's Ramos and Silva, right? They're the two.
Yeah, but Ramos is better than him.
Like, Ramos
banging in goals in the champs still. You know what I mean? And he plays for PSG. He shouldn't be behind Cristiano.
Yeah, no, Ramos is. I'm just asking if there's anyone else more. If there's any other options. I know Ramos is one, and then the Silva, that's it. I was just asking out of interest. That's all. Go on, carry on.
So yeah, for me, like Ramos might be pants, but he's still better than CR7. That's the reality.
And I don't know if Silva's in the squad, no. But yeah, I don't rate Ramos highly, but should he be starting above him yet? Like it shouldn't be. My point is that I'm making, even if they don't have a striker who's ready made, you have to give that striker minutes to see if he gets better. It should not be Ronaldo. Is the guy going to be playing at the next one? Is he going to be playing in 2030?
This would be his last one, bro. But
I think going to play him in the Euros in 2028.
No,
I don't put that past him. He could be there.
But again, if he's doing it to the detriment of his nation.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm saying they will do that. Who's telling him no there?
Yeah.
Who's telling him? I'm being legit serious. The Euros is over here in 2028. It was in the UK, England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales.
Yeah.
Who's telling him no? It seems he's going to play until he decides. I don't see a manager or the federation saying.
Yeah, because no one ain't got the bottle to tell him otherwise, bro. Do you know what I mean? No one's gonna say, you know what? Sit down, my G.
Yeah, he shouldn't be at this next one. He shouldn't have been at the last one, to be honest. He shouldn't have been at the one before that. Did he say it's his last one? Did he say that, Yossi? If he said that,
he will never say that, bro. He'll keep my guessing because why would he say that it's his last one, bro? He doesn't. He believes that he's as good now as he was 10 years ago. He genuinely believes that, bro.
Well, we say he's the hype, so it's kind of like, he needs to it's a wrap. Yeah, man, he's 40. He's 40, man, and it's okay. I don't expect you to be at the level you was at when you was 20, when you was 28.
Yeah, but no one does.
And you contributed to them winning the tournament already.
Bro. This is why I got so much energy.
I hear that.
He speaks like he still is, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is the worst thing. If he acknowledged, do you know what I'm saying, that man's not there no more. Man's gonna be man talks like he's still that guy, bro. He hasn't been that guy for a long time, cuz.
Man's gonna be 40. I just checked. Man's gonna be 41 by the time the tournament rolls around because his birthday's February.
Come on, bro.
And you won them a tournament. You've contributed to them winning the tournament. You've won a Euros.
Yeah.
You contributed.
That's what
like it's not like your international career has been a success. You delivered a tournament.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, you delivered because they haven't won one. They haven't won Euros before that. That's the only one, right? Because there's no World Cups and no Euros before that.
Yeah.
I think that's the one and only. So you've helped deliver this major footballing nation that's produced so many greats. An international tournament. Like my
man literally was saying that it's harder to score goals in Saudi than it is in France. I think he's what he said.
Yeah. I know.
You see what I mean? Come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You know what this is what we're doing. You know what that is. We know why he's saying that. We know why he's saying that. Yeah. We trying to hype himself, trying to hype the league, yo.
We said La Liga. That's even worse.
Yeah, we know.
He said it was La Liga. It's harder than scoring in La Liga. You see what I mean? It's madness, people. You know what I'm saying? Them things, they are madness. So, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, and man, them saying that Cass is balling out, bro. Cass is playing for the manager that knows how to use him probably the best. You know what I'm saying? And that is
the link up with Ancelotti. Yeah. That's that link up.
And our manager could learn a lot from Carlo Ancelotti, bro. In terms of how to utilize Casemiro, because I'm glad that I never jumped ship here, and I didn't throw Cass under the bus, bro. You know what I mean? I'm glad I didn't throw him under the bus.
You're smart enough to know that Cass is still all right. He's not
a quality player, bro.
But to people to act like Cass can't play football is crazy. I'm sorry. Yeah. In a league where you look at other central midfielders who are performing to a good level, Cass can still play. Is he the greatest? No. Is he what he wants? But is he still very capable? Yes. Casemiro, as he's showing, he's very capable. Yeah. Like the switch up on Cass was crazy. Was it? And also he's being left out on the island. But now actually Bruno's actually playing as a central midfielder alongside him. It helps so much. He's actually there. Not just on the island in the middle of the park by himself. But to write off Casemiro was crazy. Yeah, it's just idiotic.
So yeah, it's one of them ones, bro. So I don't know. We're gonna see. Apparently Scott McTominay scored an overhead kick, and also Benjamin Sesko's out for a month. So that means that Xerxes is gonna get bumped up from 6th off the bench to 5th off the bench, maybe. You know them ones, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But that's you know what I mean. But obviously,
I'm not gonna lie, Rants. I've been saying this from the jump. I don't think he plays. I don't think the manager plays him.
He's been linked with AS Roma now, and it's almost like if Mason Mount's fit, he's fucked anyway, because you've got Mount and Bruno that can play in the 10. You get me? So there's more chance of Ugarte being moved into midfield, and Bruno being moved into the 10 than Xerxes getting a game. I'll be honest.
You got Mount, like personal with this manager. Ahead of him. You got Mount and Bruno up front,
and then he's got Mount and Bruno ahead of him.
Yeah. So you got Mount, Bruno, Cunha.
Cunha will be utilized as the 9, which is bad news because we haven't had one good Cunha number 9 performance, in a Man United shirt. Not one, He's
not a 9. He's not. He's far from a 9. Playing.
So we just gotta hope that Mount isn't fit. Is Mount fit?
I think so. Did he play? Actually, let me actually check. Well, I presume so now because he would have had time to recover. Let me actually check how was it. Was our last game with Spurs? Did he play in the Spurs game? Let me find out. Just having a look now.
He came on, actually. He came on.
So that means, he's fit. Yeah, he did. Yeah. It means he's fit and available then.
Yeah, he did come on, bro. Because he's the one who played the pass for SESKO, bro, before he got injured.
Yeah. So he's going to play, like I said, you've got Cunha, you've got Mbremo, you've now got Mount, you've got Ahmad and Bruno. Yeah, this, again, I said it from the jump that Xerxes, unfortunately, is not going to get game time because I want to see it. I want to see him with Xerxes. Man, he's not in the England squad, so he's fit. Yeah, he ain't making the England squad. I want to see Xerxes with him.
Bro, if he's fit, and he's playing, Tuchel's taking him, mate. Tuchel loves him.
That's crazy. I don't get it, man.
Brother, I get it. You know them ones, he's a job's worth, bro. You know them ones. Like, it's one of them ones. I get why managers like Mason Mount because he works hard. He won't complain. And he's just happy to be here, bro.
Yeah,
you know them ones.
Like
and them
take talent, someone who's going.
I'm happy to be here, man. Them, The managers always like them, bro. I swear down, because they know that they can ask them to play right back.
But get happy to be here, players who are talented. That's all. Yeah.
No, but that's not how it works, bro. It's just like them meaty things, with good personalities. Man, them are always just like, man, them have got the link, bruv. You know them, man. Man, have got the link, bro. Man, them got their 4 out of 10. They could call at any time, and she comes up. She comes to the house. She don't complain. You can do what you want, blood, and she knows when to leave. You know them ones. Like that's what Mason Mount's like. You know them ones there. It's like the man them will never, bro. Bro, you always play, blood. You will always play. You know what I'm saying? If you're 4 out of 10, bro, you know when to leave. You know what I mean? And you just do the job, fam. I swear down. Not nagging, man. Not calling, man.
I can't deal with the 4s and 5s anymore.
Bro, it's true. You're not phoning, man. It's not, what are we? She just knows what it is, bro. You know them ones. Them things there, bro. You know what I mean? They know, like, daytime hours don't call my phone. You know them way there. Like, them things, the things that know what it is, and they play their role, bro, they'll always get minutes. They'll always get minutes, bro. It's the reality, innit? Like, Bro, football imitates life.
Yeah, and it shouldn't. That's a problem. It's a problem doing that from a personal perspective. With hey, we try to win a World Cup here. You know what I'm saying? And you just got happy to be here, players who are supremely limited.
Yeah, bro. Listen, elite level role players, bro. That's what they are.
Yeah, it's like, all right, but yeah, because he is. If you take, Jesus, it'd be interesting to see if he actually does take. If everybody's fit and available, who he actually takes. But Matt will be injured anyway. Matt will get injured. That's on the big. We already know it. He's been injured already a couple times already. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm at the shop. Do you want to drink? Them things there, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Them girls will always get minutes.
That is true. Yes, that is true. But we not trying to win a World Cup here. But what you are saying,
but this is what I'm trying to say.
It's fun.
So this is what it is, bro. So that's a mad thing. See, bro, listen. If your thing asks you who you were texting, bro, I can't lie, bro. See, that's sackable. See, that's not the right one. You know, she's not a team player then. You know what I mean? She's not a team player, bro. Yeah, like this is the reality, bro. Start thinking about herself, bro. She's got to go.
Get better, man. They do better than 4 out of 10.
She got to go, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, when the 4 out of 10 starts asking who you're texting, bro, that's got a natural territory. That's where you have to move them on.
Aim higher than the 4s out of 10s, man. You
have to move them on now because you're in the territory where it's like you're not in it. So you can't start acting brand new and that. What do you mean? Who am I texting, bro? Like, what do you mean? Do you know what I'm saying? You need to be happy to be here, bro. You know what I'm saying? But Nacho was playing at Man United, sitting on the wall taking photos. Should have been happy, bro. You know what I mean? Man, start throwing shin pads and them thing, bro. Get out of it.
Yeah, it was crazy with Garnacho.
Get out of it.
Now he at Chelsea doing the same ish.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Game time. It's mad.
You know what I mean? Throwing shin pads. Who do you think you are, bruv? Like, move on. Like, this is the reality. You should be happy to be here. You know what I mean? So as soon as the things start asking these questions, overstep the boundary, look for another club, innit? What's that?
Yeah,
it's 100% that. So, you know what I mean? Mason Mount will get minutes at Manchester United. He'll always get minutes.
Yeah, and I think that's when you look at the players that we have. Yes, it's extremely unfortunate because I think it's to the.
And you know what it is, yeah. Them kind of players used to be sidemen. However, because the game of football now has become more and more system based, and managers have become more vain. Managers want players that will just do whatever they're told because that's a manager's dream right now. Because the managers now are control freaks. Do you know what I'm saying? So they don't want a player that's got their own mind, that thinks that they know how they play best and all that. They don't want a player with an opinion. They don't want a player with a personality. They don't want that. They want players that they can mold and make into
add to the system.
Yeah, whatever they see football as, bro. Do you know what I mean? And the best players have the biggest egos, bro. They do. You know what I mean? Because it's earned. So
and then you get players like you just mentioned who have the ego and it's not warranted.
Yeah, but there you go. Yeah. So when you got big ego and you're rubbish, yeah, it's dangerous territory, brother. You get me? So a player that plays without ego, like they're always gonna get minutes. Do you know what I'm saying? They're always gonna get minutes in the modern game. So
and it's to the detriment. That's what annoys me. Yeah, that's what annoys me.
All these other guys, we're falling into an era of football where we're seeing so many positionless players now. You know what I'm saying? Like, even people are asking me, where do you think Florian Wirtz's best position is? Bro, who knows? Some man are saying he might be better in the 8. Some man are saying 10. Some man are saying left wing. It's like, man, don't know, cuz like.
Well, you know what I mean? He was a left 10, wasn't he? Because they played a back 3. He was a left 10.
Yeah.
So that's where he's had his most success.
Left 10, but most teams in the world don't play that system.
Huh?
You see what I mean? So man can't say, I'm a left 10, because it's like, bro, you didn't grow up playing left 10 because teams don't play left 10s.
They got to figure it out. They got to figure that out. Same way with Germany, same way with Liverpool, whoever it has. But yeah, with the type of players you're talking about here, it's like, figure it out. Like, I'm all for having players who follow the manager's instructions. To me, it's a talent thing. Who are they a foil for? Do you improve the team? So well and good running around and following instruction, but who does Mount improve in our attack? There's no one I look at and go, they play better with Mount. Nobody. They improved them. Like, we'll talk about Ahmad adding to Mbremo's game, for example. Like
yeah,
how
but
he
people
helps
will
him
say
over
that
there on
he
that right
adds to the
side.
overall team because of his work rate, yeah. But
Yeah.
what they don't
Work
factor
rate.
in is what we actually lose as a team, yeah, for accommodating him. Do you know what I mean?
And that's
Because
basics.
we
You have
lose a
11.
second threat.
Yeah. You have 10 outfield players out there. There should be enough work rate in between them. What are we talking about here? It's like when I heard Gilbert Arenas talking about Luka and it was saying, oh, Luka don't play defense. And Gil said, there's 4 other players out there. I'm saying this guy can average a triple-double a night. Figure this out. Like what we doing out here. So if you've got one player who's quote unquote lazy, there's 10 other outfield players out there. Or 9, I should say. There's now 9 other outfield. Figure out there's a reason Fergie played the likes of Pat G-Sung.
Oh, 100%, bro.
Work rate.
I'm a firm believer in you've got a whole team, yeah, to be able to make up for the weaknesses of your star player. I agree that. My problem with Luka's defense is he don't even contest shots. That's the only thing that pisses me off. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, just contest them. Even if you know you're not gonna win them, yeah. Just raising your hand, yeah, can make a man miss a shot, bro. When you're just letting man shoot over you, yeah, that's when I have to get pissed off.
And he's done better this season. You can see because he's lost weight. You can see he's more in shape and he's lost weight. And he's actually, even though he's not the greatest defender, he's still playing better defense. But the point is I'm making is there's a reason Fergie played the likes of Pat G-Sung. Pat G-Sung is a prime example. Talented workhorse. He wasn't just all work rate and nothing else. He did the work rate thing and followed instruction. Hey,
Pat, he was still fundamentally sound though.
Sound. Man still left foot, right foot, diving headers, normal headers, etc. Could play left wing.
He had a lot of similarities to Mason Mount, to be honest. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He did, but he was technically so far clear of it.
Yeah.
Like he had talent. He
because he was a winger. He was a winger, and Fergie converted him to a midfielder. So he had the feet of a winger, but he had the work. He had the work rate of a midfielder in it. So it was one of them ones. But profile wise, he was very similar.
He was an actual. He was an actual threat on the ball. Like Mount gives you nothing going forward because he doesn't get goals or assists.
He doesn't. He'll get you the odd goal, but bro,
for the
when
most
man
part,
saw. Like, bro, I think he's got like 2 goals at Old Trafford in 3 years or something.
There we go. That tells you. I think he has, in his entire career, I think he's got like 10. I think he's got like 10 open play assists in his entire career. Something like that. I think he's actually hit double figures now, like take away corners. It's like, come on, man. What are we doing? At least Pat G-Sung, he was a threat going forward. Of course, if there was a role to be done on a certain player, all right, he'd do it. That's fair. He wasn't prolific, but he offered something. But
bro, I just don't know, innit? So it's like when I look at Manchester United now, I really don't know how. I don't know how we move forward with this SESKO injury, because a part of me feels like the manager didn't really want to play man anyway. He prefers Cunha in the 9, but it's like against these Leicester teams. I know we didn't even name him as a number 9. This is what the mad thing is. But what does my head in is against lesser teams, starting with Mason Mount, and Cunha. For me, it's just too negative, like, because Mason Mount's not an attacking threat. Cunha's not a number 9. So it's just one of them ones.
The backward step already from the jump, and this is
like
where
Mason Mount. I understand Mason Mount coming in for the big games when you want a bit more security, but I believe with the run of games that we have, Xerxes should be getting minutes, bro. You know what I mean? Especially against teams where we're going to have more of the ball. Mason Mount is better utilized against teams where we're not going to have the majority of the ball.
Yeah, that's what it is. And with
Xerxes off the ball, you can question it, even though I don't question it, because Xerxes runs around, he puts himself about. But if you want to play devil's advocate and say off the ball Mount is better than Xerxes, I'm not going to argue with you, because they're not that kind of player.
Yeah, because he is better off the ball. But why are we worried about off the ball at home to Burnley?
Well,
why is that in the conversation? Off the ball away to Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. I fully hear it. You're going away to Barcelona at the new camp. Off the ball is extremely important because of the caliber of players they have. In the Premier League against most teams, I'm sorry, that can't be the first swing. It can't be, we're going away to Tottenham. All right, off the ball. What?
Yeah.
We're playing at home to Nottingham Forest. We're away at Brentford. No disrespect to these teams. How come we're not keeping the ball so that lessens us being off the ball? If you keep the ball, you don't have to worry about defending as much. If you go and dominate possession as you should, 60, 60 to 40, 65 to 35, you lessen that. That's where my issue lies. And go put the ball in the back of the net. That's what you need to do, because that puts teams on the back foot. It's like complicating simple matters. Like Xerxes should play. You know why? Because he's the only other 9 we have.
But also, he's a real creative player, in a team like Manchester United that we need a bit more. We need a bit more creatively, bro, because look at our goal difference, bro. I think we got like a +1 goal difference or something flawless. So if we're not going to improve defensively, then we need to improve offensively. Because we can't really improve defensively, bro. We already play 5 at the back and we still can't keep a clean sheet. So, do you know what I mean? Like, ways that we could improve would be to create more chances so we can score more goals to start making that goal difference look respectable. Because right now, conceding as many goals as you score is crazy work.
That's mid-table stuff.
Of course it is.
That's a mid-table team now. Mid-table teams do that type of thing. You know, team who does anything of note, even top 4, top 5, scores as many goals as they concede. And that's where my issue lies. And on top of that, with Xerxes, we have most of our attackers are shooters. You need to have a blend. You can't have all shooters. You can't have all creative players. The best team.
Mount's not a passer or a shooter, blood. He's just a runner.
Yeah, he just the runner. He attracts that, man. Like that. That's what he is. Yeah, he a runner here. But I'm talking about in regards to the rest of them. And again, when I say this, it doesn't mean that the shooters can't create, because they can. But I'm saying what's first front on their mind. Like Mbeumo is that, Cunha is that, SESKO is also that as well. So that's 3 already. Bruno is that also. Like the only one really outside of Xerxes is Ahmad, and Ahmad's playing wing back. So that's a whole different. So he's not even in the final third as much as the others that we just mentioned. You need creators, man. You lot all watch power. You can't just have a bunch of Tommies in your team. Just straight shooting because it's just chaos. You know what I'm saying? You need a thinker. Like, so whether it's in the new one with the diamond or the old one or the original one with Ghost, and the same way you can't just have all Ghosts. Because you know what? When them man separated, we seen what happened.
Bro, but this is what I'm saying, bro. You know what I mean? And Bruno's Canaan blood. You know them ones. Like just complete chaos. You know them ones.
It don't work, man.
Yeah,
it don't work. Just you need a mix and blend in all partnerships, people, whether that's in a fictional criminal world or in a football pitch. Balance. Same way your diet. Balance, man. Balance is key everywhere. Without no balance in what you're doing, especially at the highest level, it's not going to work. Rio and Vidic, there's a reason that worked. Yeah, man, Stringer Bell needs an Avon. Them man together, it worked. Separate, no. If there's 2 of them, not like it's a mix and blend type of thing, and that's where it stems from. And I'm sure there's other shows you lot will reference as well, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It has to, any partnership has to work. So try Xerxes. He's the only other 9 we have. What's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is it don't work. All right, cool. You've tried it for 3 games. It don't work with Mbeumo and Cunha. Try something else. But you're not even giving it an opportunity. That's my biggest issue. Because I think because the manager seems so fixated on it, wanting to work his way. And it's like, even if it now works, if he plays Xerxes and it works, it's like, well, it's not my way of doing things. Because we've seen it last season. Xerxes would play well and then get dropped for the next game. Or Xerxes would come off the bench, play well, and then the next game, Højlund starting. And then Højlund would be terrible that next game, and then Xerxes would come on and change the game, and then he'd bench him again for the next game. And it's like, all right. So you just don't do what you want him to do, even though it's working. Like, come on, man. You ain't in a position to be doing that my way or the highway, because your way's not working. Your way hasn't yielded results. Your way has the owner coming out doing interviews talking about, oh, yeah, we're backing him. All right, man. Okay.
That's it. And spot on about this comment. But the mad thing is, the manager played Rasmus into oblivion, but he's the same guy that looks like he was quite hesitant to play SESKO. You see what I'm saying? And the funny thing is, he, towards the end of Rasmus's tenure at Man United, my man insinuated, all right, cool, I got my striker, which is meant to be SESKO, because he deemed Rasmus not good enough, even though he rinsed him. And then he hasn't really given SESKO a run of games either, bro. So it shows that, I can't lie, like, he doesn't really know what he's doing, bro. Like, that's just like, bro, this is the reality. He don't know what he's doing, bro. Like, he doesn't have a clue, because if he knew, then he would have he would have at least remained loyal to his idea that he needed his number 9 and SESKO was his number 9, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'll go one further. I don't think SESKO was what he thought he was. That's what
What did he think he was, though?
I thought he thought SESKO was a more typical number 9, which he is, but more energetic, more running behind. I don't think
he ain't gonna be no energetic running behind at like 6'5", bro.
Hey, this is Amrin we're talking about, fam. It ain't gotta make sense. Like I'm being deadly serious. You just referenced the interview where he spoke about it. He never mentioned SESKO beforehand. There was no links to him. I think the club signed him more so than the manager did, and we're seeing it because even when SESKO's been fit, how you sign a number 9 for that much money and he don't start week in week out, and you got 1 game a week?
Yeah,
that's telling you that's all. Cunha and Bremo start. Unless one, because Cunha's been injured, those two start, and we know when this manager likes players and when he don't. Bruno starts week in, week out. For the most part, minus the last game, the low starts week in, week out. We know these things with this manager. He don't, for whatever reason it is, and we can speculate, we know he's not a fan of SESKO. Because SESKO will play well, similar like we spoke about with just Xerxes, I just mentioned there, and not.
Yeah, but how can you have Xerxes be like, I'm not a fan of him because he's not a proper 9? Then you get SESKO and be like, I'm not a fan of him, he's not a proper 9. Then play Cunha, who's not a proper 9, bro. Like, what are we doing here, bro?
Because this manager's not very good. The same manager who it took 36 games to win 3 in a row.
Yeah.
The same manager with a 30% win rate. The same manager that plays the low at wing back when it don't work. Same manager that plays Maguire in a high line. The same manager where we play a back 5 and we're not even defensively solid.
Yeah.
All of these things, man, it's damage to Mari here in the chat. And I don't want to be right about these things, but I just look at it and go, all right, if I sign, he is a walking contradiction. If I sign a player and I rate him, I'm going to play him week in, week out. I've just signed the striker. SESKO costs more than Mbeumo and Cunha. All right, I'm going to play him week in, week out, whether he's playing well or not. And he's not. This is why it's not even. I'm just like, this don't make no sense to then put Cunha in the 9, who's not a 9, who's a 10, to then play. All right, man. Because if Gyökeres was here, Gyökeres is playing week in, week out. Exactly, Luke. If we sign Gyökeres, he's starting week in, week. He would have started Gyökeres against Grimsby, 100%. Every game.
Oh, but the wickedest thing is Gyökeres is in the Prem and he's struggling.
Yes.
But this manager would still play Gyökeres.
Still would have persisted with him because that's the player he rates. Whereas with SESKO, that to me, the club signing, like we see it with Mano and Xerxes, they're clearly here because the club. Because we've seen what happened. I've mentioned this before. I'll mention it again. We've seen what happened with Bruno. When Bruno was linked with a move away, this manager was public about it. I want Bruno to stay. The player said it himself. Mano was linked with a move away. Crickets from Amarim's side. Xerxes was linked with a move away. Crickets from Amarim's side. There's links with them now in January. He's not said nothing. This man does interviews every other day. Where if it was Bruno, if it was Dalot, nice. Now I want them to stay. They're players I want here we know when he rates players on the club. That's why, again, the hierarchy irritates me so much because you're not on the same page. So you lot rate Mano and Xerxes, but the manager don't. So what's the conversation about? But all right, man. Okay.
Yeah, it's weird, bro. You know what I mean?
Strange. Very strange. Very strange, man. I don't get what the conversation is that's going on when we're trying to go to the same goal. It's like with Wilcox when you hear about, he likes 4-3-3. So go get a 4-3-3 manager. Who's stopping?
His argument would be like, I tried. Yeah. Tried to get the Zerbi, didn't get the Zerbi. And then Barada's gone and got this guy. So now I have to back the thing because Barada got me the job, like that.
It is a shame. And I'm talking more so not even with the Zerbi. I'm talking about this summer just gone. It's like.
I agree.
It is. You lot discussed it. So what is the next? Because something's got to give. Because you lot just don't seem to. The same destination is, but you lot, how we get there seems to be so different. Because this manager's Conor Gallagher. What? I hope that's just not.
Bro, these Conor Gallagher links, I
hope it's just
horrendous.
I hope
you know what I'm saying, like, bro, like it's one of them ones where I just don't like the links, even if there's no truth in them, and it's Conor Gallagher's agent, basically offering him to Manchester United via the media. Just the fact that his name is linked to my football club, bro, I can't lie, it's triggering, bro.
It's disgusting.
Because we've been here before. We've been here before with Mason Mount. You know what I'm saying? We've been here before. with like Manuel Ugarte and them things there, bro. It's like, bro, it's triggering, fam.
Yeah. Well, you know why Gallagher makes sense and people can, because he's just Mount. That is
Brother,
Super Saiyan Mount. He's Mount with blonde hair.
The thing is, if Gallagher wouldn't be a player that this manager would like, yeah, I wouldn't even entertain it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But because that signing actually makes sense, yeah, with the way this manager wants to play, it's worrying, broski. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's such an Amarin player, bro.
It's extremely concerning. Extremely concerning. And the worst thing is, he's a Mason Mount who stays fit.
Brother, do you see what I mean?
He's not
a more technically useless version of Mason Mount as well. Like a less attacking version of Mason Mount, if that could ever be a thing. You know what I'm saying? If that could ever be a thing, bro. And the thing that he's playing for one of the most haram clubs on the planet here, and he still can't get a game there, why are we looking at him?
Again, what's he
Why are we looking at man? Why are we looking at man that can't play for Simeone, blood? Do you get it? Like the same way we looked at Ugarte, another brother who couldn't play for Enrique. We should not be raiding other man's dustbins, bro. You get what I'm saying?
We should be going to get other people's best players.
Brother, Ugarte is the only player that Ineos have signed that wasn't starting at their club.
Yeah. We should go and get players, like I said.
Think about it. Xerxes, team of the season. Mazraoui and Delit, Bayern Munich. Lenny Euro starting at Lille. Then what? The following window is in Mbumo, Cunha. Obviously, Aiden Heaven doesn't count because he's a youth player. Dorgu.
But still coming because his Dorgu 25 M's. You look at, you go, yeah.
Everyone we signed was starting for their club except for Ugarte. And then you're gonna go and do the Ugarte thing again with Lomans and SESKO starters. So we're gonna go and do the Mason Mount thing. I mean, not Mason Mount thing. We're gonna go and do the Ugarte thing all over again with Conor Gallagher. It's absurd, bro. We shouldn't be signing players that do not play for the team that they're at, bro.
I agree with that 100%. Go get the best of the rest, and that's not just from within the Premier League. That's also outside of the Premier League as well. What's Gallagher done? I love to be in the room where they're discussing it. What's Gallagher done to warrant a move to Manchester United?
And also, he costs money as well, blood, because he's English, so there'll be English tax on man's wages as well.
Yeah.
Like, broski, why are you gonna go get Gallagher? Better you pay just because he's cheap, brother. Because you know what it is. You know what I'm thinking, yeah. Man United are looking at it, yeah. If we say, for argument's sake, this is Bruno's last season, yeah, might be Cass's last season. That's 2 players out, and we probably need to get rid of Ugarte. That's 3 players out. They could be looking at Gallagher saying, "Yo, he's a cheap replacement for Ugarte" or something like that. You know them ones, because he's not going to cost a lot. Because Atleti are they'll take next to nothing for him. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't like the idea of it. I'd rather you give Kone them minutes, bruv, than you go and bring in
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. If you're looking, and why are you just there looking for cheap alternatives? How about you look for good opportunity? Oh, good.
This is what I'm trying to say, bro.
Look for good options. Very good options.
Break the bank and go and get Angelo Steeler, go get Anderson, and go get Baleba. Go get all 3 of them. Break the bank.
Go get players. Go get players because we need to reinvest.
Yeah. Minimum, maybe 200 if you need to, and buy 3 midfielders, bro, that have got us patterned for the future, bro. Spend 150, 200 million, bro, because you can, and 2, it's needed, bro.
You know, desperately needed. It's an area you have to reinvest in. We've not invested in that area in a long time. I think I was having this discussion. What was it on?
We need a window like last window where we signed Cunha and Mbumo. We need a window like that, and Cunha and Mbumo SESKO. We need a window like that with 3 midfielders. Next,
yes, 1 sign 3.
That's what we need next.
We need it. Yeah, 100. I agree without question. We need to do that now. And go and get quality as well. Go get quality and go get the profiles, and don't worry about price. Are they quality? But yes, to this, every problem leads us back to the manager, which leads me back up to upstairs because I'm like, you lot employ this man who is making our issues even bigger. Do I think our midfield is the best? No. Do I think it needs to be improved upon? Yes. But you can still get more out of the midfield you currently have. Definitely without options. It shouldn't be as bad as it is, because I've said this before, I'll say it again. I don't think there's many quality midfields in the Premier League like that. Not individuals, people. I'm talking from a collective. There's not many midfields I look at and I go, oh yeah, their midfield's cold. Their midfield's cold. No, very, very few that I look at as whether you want to say as a pivot or as a trio. Very, very few. You got a Chelsea, you got a Arsenal, a Villa, a Newcastle. That's pretty much it.
Yep.
It's pretty much it. Take out Villa, take out Newcastle, take out Arsenal, take out Chelsea. That's probably it where I go. Yeah, I don't look at Brighton's midfield and go, you know what? Hey, bring me Belieber, but bring me the two with him. Hey, look at Bournemouth. Bring me Scott and bring me Adams and bring me Tavernier. Like, no, just no. Palace, hey, Wharton, cold. But you know who we need alongside Wharton? Jefferson Lerma or Will Hughes. Bring me them. No, don't have them come to, like, it just sounds stupid. That's why you laughing, right? Because that just sounds stupid. And this is, but yet, these managers of them teams I just mentioned get more out of their midfields.
That's like signing Drinkwater and Kante from Leicester. Oh wait, someone did.
Someone did. How did that work out?
And what did Drinkwater do? You know them ones ended up fighting guys in the youth team, blood. You know them way there.
Punching up Spurs youth.
That's what I'm saying. Ended up punching up 16-year-olds, blood. You know them way there. So, like, it is the game is the game, innit?
Oh,
the game is the game, fam.
Bad funny, yo. That is bad funny. That you spot on. Yeah, he was. He did. Like, don't go and do that. There's not many units to the point I'm making people. Yes, there's individuals. Pinpoint a Belieber. Pinpoint a Wharton, for example. Pinpoint a Stiller. Even though I need to actually watch Stiller and see. But every time his name gets mentioned, people wax lyrically about him. But I don't hear anything about the player alongside Stiller. I even know who plays alongside him. I have no idea who plays alongside him.
Doesn't matter. Yeah,
don't matter.
Yeah,
but yet that team and their manager gets the most out of that midfield to an extent. Like, all right, man, work with what you've got is what I'm saying. Like, do better. And again, it falls back to the manager. But here we are,
man. No, 100%. I couldn't agree more, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, oh no, just one of them things, bro. It's gonna be interesting. What do you think? Yeah, out of our next guys, put our next 5 games in the chat because I've seen them, but I can't remember them now. I was saying, bro, I need 15 points. Obviously, I'm not saying that we're going to get it because I don't think we will get them, but really, it's 15 points flawless, bro.
Again, it should be 15 points. I hear that.
If we get 15 points, we're in a title race, you know.
So Everton, Palace, West Ham, Wolves, Bournemouth. Sounds fantastic.
15 points, brother.
It sounds fantastic.
Brother, if our manager is Luis Enrique, that's 15 points.
I hear you on that.
Do you see what I'm saying?
13 out of 15. But that falls to him.
Standard we need.
But that falls to him. He's not capable of doing that, in my opinion. This manager isn't capable of going to Palace away and Bournemouth away and winning.
Yeah.
Drop points, both of them. Drop points. Those two, without question, drop points.
Bro, Palace away and Bournemouth away, yeah. And even West Ham, yeah. Because West Ham on a decent one with Nuno, they could just come and stink the place out.
Of course.
Like, they're potential banana skins, but really, we should be winning those 5 games.
There's no.
I'm saying the Bournemouth's at home, so yeah, we should be winning that.
They're home. Yeah, Bournemouth is at home, so it's Everton at home, Palace away, West Ham at home, Wolves away, Bournemouth at home. Again, sounds like, hey, you know what? Favorable fixtures. There's no favorable fixtures with this. This is why I take it one game at a time. I don't trust this manager. Yeah. Lineup wise, substitution wise, being proactive as well. Like, I don't trust him in the slightest to go and do what needs to be done. Palace away, Bournemouth at home, 2 tough games without that, especially the way those two teams play. Stylistically, all around for us. Everton at home, West Ham at home, even though West Ham are in good form. They're 2 games you look at and you go, yeah, Wolves, new manager, Rob Edwards. We'll see how that goes and see if they get any form of new manager bounce. I hear you on the 15 out of 15, but I don't trust the manager to do so. Better manager, I do.
Yeah,
that's just to get 12 out of it, 13 out of it, which would be a fantastic return considering the 5 we just had. But I look at performances. Forest and Spurs, the performances, really. And those teams that we're playing are better. Palace and Bournemouth are better than those 2.
Yeah.
Everton are going to give us a game. Everton have...
they are. I don't expect to roll them over, but it's a game we should be winning.
I think we actually will win, people. Let me clarify that. I think we will beat Everton. But if someone says, oh, I think Everton take points off you, I can't argue nobody down. I'd love to, as a Manchester United fan, argue for us and say, how can you say we're not going to win this game, home or away against anybody? But there's an argument for it.
There is.
We can drop points to anyone, unfortunately. I'd love to be able to go, yeah, comfortable home victory, routine home win. But if we got 1 point after Everton and Palace, and someone goes, yeah, you got 1 point out of those 6, I go, I hear it. Do I believe that's the case? No. Do I think we beat Everton? Yes. Palace away, I don't think we win. West Ham, I do think we actually win. Wolves away, I think we win. I don't think we beat Bournemouth.
Yeah,
I don't think we beat Bournemouth. That's again, it's the manager. Hope I'm wrong though. And we here talking in 5 weeks' time, and it's 15 out of 15, and we top of the league. If we get 15 from 15, we'll be top of the league.
Yep. But that's what I'm saying. I believe we will be, because I believe that all the teams above that are gonna drop points, bro.
Yeah, because we're how many points? So we're just looking. So we're 8 points off the top of the league right now. So yeah, if it's 15 from 15, I believe that Arsenal would have dropped enough points. If we win 5 from 5, because Arsenal got injuries piling up. Then again, you got City. But let me change that. We'll be near the top.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
100%.
saying. It should be F off anyway. To that last comment, regardless, even after the 15 out of 15, it should be F off. But
100. Man said if we win those 5 games, we'll be top. We can win the league if we sign a good midfielder in Jan in spite of the coach. Arsenal are top. They only score set pieces. I wouldn't say in spite of the coach, because we can't overlook the damage that the coach can do. You know what I'm saying? We can't overlook that. But if we win 15, if we win 15 points from 15 and we go into the January window, hovering around the top of the league, we'll be stupid, to not strengthen and try and go for it, because this is the best opportunity we're having in the next 3 years of scumbagging it just because of the 1 game a week, bro.
So to go and do it.
Yeah. And
imagine we actually had a good manager, what we could do. I'd be talking with so much chest right now. I said, A-Cup, there's no chest, my guy. Even A-Cup, there's 0 chest. Prove me wrong, like they did in this last 5. They got 13 from 15 in this last 5 from a results perspective. I did not expect that. Props to the team. They did to the business. Props to the manager to an extent. Wolves got Rob Edwards. All right, cool. So we'll probably beat Wolves then.
But Arsenal got Spurs at home, Chelsea away, Brentford at home, Villa away, and Wolves at home. Bro, Villa away is a tricky game. Chelsea away is a tricky game, and so is the Spurs game. 3 of them 5 games, are games that they're going to have to earn their 3 points if they're going to get them. So if we get 15 points out of the next 15, I would like to think that we've closed the gap.
I think the middle 3 for Arsenal I look at there. I look at Chelsea away, Brentford at home, Villa away. Even though I think they'll beat Brentford, Brentford will. They can't not be on it. If they're not on it, draw. That's what I'd say.
100%. You know what I mean? Big up the chat. This is not my merch. This is Bouncer's merch, people. You know them, man. And supporting the man, them. You get me, man. Obviously got the hat, man. Got the internet ready one as well, blood. You get me? So you get me, man. Just supporting the man, them, bro. I'm sorting out my store. Once my store's sorted, I'll let you man know. Obviously, you man saw some of the merchandise I'm wearing in my boxing vlogs anyway. If you haven't seen them, make sure you check them out anyway, because the notifications have been spooky, bruv, on YouTube. So make sure you check out the boxing vlogs. Should have another one out this week, and also the face-to-face as well with my opponent will be premiering on Friday as well. So
love that.
So look out for that, bro. We got 3 weeks to my fight. We're just under 3 weeks. It's 3 Saturdays to my fight. So it's not next Saturday, but the Saturday after, December the 6th in London. The link for the tickets and the pay-per-view should be pinned to the chat. So if you can't make it, if you can't make it down to the fight in London, then obviously grab a pay-per-view, and obviously it helps support me, bro. So big up everyone. Training's going well. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to the smoke, blood. I can't lie. I'm sparring tomorrow as well. So tomorrow morning. So yeah, man, we're good. Yeah, I mean, everything's blessed, man. Big up everyone for supporting the channel. I said if we bring in a midfielder and a player similar to Ahmad on the other side, a lot of teams are going to catch a fade. I agree. Like, if we can bring in an attacking threat that can play at wing back, and a midfielder, it massively it helps us.
Well,
and big up Gav as well, man, for the
every time. Shout out to my guy Gav, man. Every single time.
And of course, overseas can grab the pay-per-view, man. Anyone can grab the pay-per-view, and it's only $4.99.
Love that.
UK, so it's cheap as well, bruv. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. It'll be lit, bruv. It'll be lit, man. Targeting 1,000 pay-per-views. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, why not, bro? We done 800 last time. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
That was my first fight, so we could do 1,000 this time.
Do more. Yeah, you lot make sure you support. Get there. I was at the last event. Shit was fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So make sure you get there. If you can't, obviously buy the pay-per-view, support all that good stuff. I need to get my ticket and get sorted. Man will be there. I'm there for
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we can do 1,000 pay-per-views, man.
Without doubt.
You know what I mean? So yeah, big up everyone. Yeah, I'm gonna game later, bro. I need to eat now. Got my steps in today. What am I on? Yeah, I'm on like 15K now. So yeah, I'm gonna eat and then I'm going live on Twitch to game. You know what I mean? So I'll probably be live.
What time you going live?
About 9:15. You know what I mean? Give me enough time to eat. You know what I'm saying? So hey, big up my bro. Good luck with your fight as well, brother. You know what I mean? My brother will walk me to the ring for all my fights. So yeah, man, we're there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man's looking forward to it. That shit gonna be fine.
Yeah, the shape is here. I'm pretty much on weight already. You know what I mean? I'm fighting at 77. I mean, I'm like 79 at the moment. So, and I got 2 and a bit weeks. So I'm on weight, bro. I'm probably ahead of schedule weight wise. You know what I mean? Making the weight is not difficult for me. So yeah, it's just one of them.
That's what we're talking about, man. Love that. That's what we're talking about. For real.
What's that?
I said that's what we're talking about. Love that. You being
on
point.
Bro, that's what I mean, man. That's what happens when you fight at the right weight. You ain't got to drain yourself. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I've been hearing with this Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Ben stuff is wait. But that's all man heard in the build up and that.
Yeah.
That's it.
This is a super chat. He said, no, don't start ahead of Parrot for Island. But this is what I'm trying to say, bro. I can't lie. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I'll be honest, taking a piss, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like you're taking a piss, but you're not. Like, man have to be serious. Man have to be real serious, innit? It's about the level that you're playing at. It's not about the name, innit? If you don't put a face to the player, brother, it's crazy. You know them.
Absolutely.
Like, bro, if you watch some of his performances and you didn't know who he was, you would think man was an imposter, blood. Like, I'm seeing man tripping over the ball and falling over, blood. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, brother, some of these performances in Saudi are abysmal, bro. But because no one watches it and they only post the goals, this is what happens. But bro, some of the highlights and the clips I've seen from these Saudi games are abysmal, you know.
Yeah, I can't watch it. It's kind of like when friggin' who was it? When Brazil, when R9, you know what I'm saying, got fat and wasn't at it, man.
Bro, even when R9 was fat, he was still megging guys though and stuff.
No, he still does, but he just like because of what he once was. That's why.
Yeah,
with R9, I just didn't like. Of course, he still got like if he played now, he still has the skill to meg man and go past the man. But it's just I remember what you was.
Yeah, it was like, bro, I can't lie, bro. It was R99. You know them ones. Like, man was so fat he had to add another 9 on the end, bro. You know them.
Yeah, I can't do that.
That's what it was, bro. You know what I'm saying? So,
like Mayweather fight for me now. Like, yes, Mayweather's still gonna be Mayweather to a certain level, but I remember what you once was.
So no, 100%. Looking like how you're gonna box Mike Tyson's head off, though.
Oh yeah, he will 100% because he's Mayweather. But it's just remembering what he once was and where he was at, and the level that you would like. You was goated, and like you're still even you falling off is still clear of pretty much everybody else. So it's just I remember what I don't want to hear that, man. Don't want to see that. Sorry, I'm just
it's facts. No, 100% facts, man. You know what I mean, guys? Appreciate everyone. Make sure you hit the like button. Also, yeah, man. The link to Flawless's channel, is in the title. Let them know what you got coming up as well, my bro.
Yo, people, Sarcasm City TV. You already know. Make sure you run up the like, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV extra YouTube channel as well. Watch alongs on over there. Premier League, NBA, all that stuff as well, people. Yeah, I'm going live straight after this, people. Going live quick sports Q&A, people. So international break. More than sports Q&A because it's like you lot like to ask me whatever, like live shit, y'all talk, all that type of stuff, people. So yeah, make sure you head over there. I'll be live in like 5 minutes, people.
Nice. And what you got another show later as well?
So
you're always live when I'm gaming as well, bro.
Do some gaming, but for the time being, I'm not sure. I'm not decided yet because of the international break. Let me have a look. So
where's your thing? Where's your where's your stream? Is it scheduled?
Yeah, scheduled. You know how YouTube be. 1 second, I'll pull it up now for you. Give me a sec. You know how YouTube be playing up, fam. 1 sec.
Was it the one scheduled for 9 o'clock?
Yeah. That one. You got it, yeah? But yeah, keep a lookout. NBA, I might do some. There'll be some NBA games, probably not tonight because freaking Wemby got injured. Otherwise, I was gonna do the Spurs Grizzlies. So, but yeah, where Wemby got injured. But keep a lookout in regards to NBA games. Probably, yeah, Wednesday night. Yeah, Cavs are playing the Rockets, so I do that tomorrow night as well. So keep a lookout.
All right, people. So yeah, man, big up. You know what I mean? Make sure you check out Sarcasm City TV, people.
Big up, man.
And
Bless for having me on as well, please, Rants. Appreciate it.
And I'll see you guys over in the Twitch in a little bit.